We've had foldable phones for over 5 years now. Samsung, Huawei, Motorola, they've all taken their shots. Some have nailed it, others not so much. But here's the thing that no one seems to be talking about enough. Where is Apple in all of this? Why hasn't the company that practically reinvented the smartphone even touched foldables yet? Well, that might be about to change, and in a way only Apple could pull off. According to new reports, Apple's first foldable iPhone is in the works. And if what we're hearing is true, this might be the first foldable phone that actually feels like a polished, no-compromise product, the kind of device you could genuinely see yourself using daily without weird design quirks or experimental trade-offs. In fact, it might just be the first foldable without a crease. Yeah, you heard that right. No crease. So why does this matter? Simple. The crease has been the Achilles heel of foldables since day one. No matter how far these devices have come, getting slimmer, more durable, better screens, the visible fold in the middle of the display has always been there. It's distracting, it's fragile, and it screams compromise. Apple seems determined to fix that, not just improve it, eliminate it entirely. According to insider reports, Apple is working on a crease-free design that uses liquid metal components with special properties. This isn't just a tweak to existing tech, it's a completely new approach. One source put it bluntly, Apple has decided to eliminate the crease at all costs, regardless of price. That tells you a lot about Apple's strategy here. They're not rushing to be first. They're aiming to be right. If you look at the timeline, it makes sense. When the first Galaxy Fold launched in 2019, it was a mess. Review units broken. Days, the hinge was fragile and the screen looked like a beta prototype. Even now, with 5 years of iteration, foldables still feel like a work in progress. Most of them have improved, yes, but they still carry compromises, chunky designs, durability concerns, high prices, and that ever-present crease. Apple has watched all this unfold and waited. Instead of jumping in early, they're choosing to enter the space only when they feel they can deliver something undeniably better. That's very on-brand for Apple. Think about the original iPhone. It wasn't the first smartphone, but it was the first one that made sense. Same with the iPad, the Apple Watch, even AirPods. They weren't first, they were refined. Now, to be fair, we don't have a release date yet. Apple hasn't made anything official, but the fact that details are leaking, especially around materials and internal decisions, suggests we're not talking about some wild prototype locked away in a lab. This is a product in motion, and here's what really excites me. The idea that Apple's foldable might finally feel like a real, finished iPhone, just with a folding screen. No compromises, no awkwardness, just a natural evolution. And that's something none of the current foldables can quite claim. They're impressive, but they always feel a bit like early adopters' toys, the kind of thing you show off, but maybe don't trust for the long haul. With Apple, that might finally change. If Apple nails the crease-free hinge, that alone would be a game changer. But I wouldn't be surprised if they went further, building in iPad-style multitasking, pencil support, or even using this as a bridge between the iPhone and iPad lineups. Imagine a phone that folds out into a mini tablet, but still runs iOS apps perfectly, has Apple-level battery life, and doesn't make you worrying about dust getting into the hinge. That's not just a novelty. That's useful. That's exciting. Now, it's worth pointing out, this thing probably won't be cheap. Apple rarely plays in the budget space, and with new materials and a no-compromise design, you can bet the iPhone Fold, or whatever it's called, will be a premium product. But if it truly delivers on that promise of a crease-free, Apple-grade foldable, it might actually be worth it. So yeah, we've waited 5 years for Apple to step into the foldable game. But if these reports are true, that wait might finally pay off, because this won't just be Apple entering the market. It could be Apple redefining it again. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.